Greetings, Minecrafters. LVW coming to you with another episode of Noob Sauce. Alright, we've been a little bit busy lately. Finally starting to get things rolling here. We have our first farm. Well, design farm, that is, anyway. Once again, like I said, our first real farm was really over there. What we're going to do this episode, though, is we're going to increase this farm. We're going to add on our barn, because we're going to get the cows and sheep over here to start farming our animals. So I am going to want the sugar cane, which I believe, okay, here's 4. Put the trees away. Let's. Don't need the flint, don't need that. Don't need that yet. Let's put some of this dirt away. Keep that one. Okay, got the bucket. Good. We need that. Notice. Oh, okay, yep. Give me that wood. Next, got a fence. Let's go check. And we're at nighttime. Got sword plenty good. A bit of axe, shovel. Gonna have to make another hole here. Alright. Where do we stand here? It's been a bit. And hello. Mr. Sheepy. Ooh. We're getting some good crops. Okay, give me that. Give me that. Let's get this sugar cane. Okay. Last time when I had talked about the sugar cane, naturally, naturally formed sugar cane, or sugar cane that's in the wild, can grow as high as 4 tall stock. That's rare. Alright, when you farm sugarcane like this, the highest it will ever be is 3. So there's only 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. So for every one you plant, if you let it fully grow, you'll get 2. So, not good, that's what I want. So when you know when the sugarcane stalk reaches 3 tall, you know it's ready to be harvested. All right, you'll never get a farm harvest of 4. You can make one if you want. So I could simply do this. Right. Oh, come on, there we go. I could make one, but it'll never grow that way. Ooh, now that looks interesting. And I have no armor, 2 points of damage, and I'm down 4 on my health. So, with that being said, I think we're going to avoid them. Okay, zombie form there, creepers over there, and they're cutting me off to my base. Alright, the thing about mobs, I believe I may have talked about this before, maybe not. I believe when I was talking about the mushrooms, within a 16 block area, a chunk. So in other words, if I'm standing, did they despawn? Oops, wrong button. Sorry. Let me get this guy out of here then, maybe. Spider, no problem. Alright, those other guys left, which is fine. That's 1. That's 2 hits. And this is a spider ocean. Where was it? Okay. Now, let me get over by the light here so it's a little bit better. I can talk better. The 16 chunk that I'm in, the 16 blocks. When we talk in numbers like that, we actually refer to. It's easy to understand by blocks. The game was Swedish of origin, so it uses meters. So a block is a meter by a meter. All right. So when we actually talk numbers, we don't say meters, we just talk blocks. So when somebody says 16 blocks or 16 by 16 or 2 by 2, they're referring to how many blocks you would count. So 16 blocks. So within 16 blocks of me, nothing is going to spawn. That's just the game mechanics. Anything outside of that will spawn. So which is why those mobs are able to spawn fairly close to me. I believe there were a chunk and a half away from me. The number of mobs that will spawn will depend on the render difference. There's an Enderman that you have set for your computer. So mine is set to the standard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I leave mine to the standard. I don't really want to push the game too much, so I leave it. And the mobs that form will be within a couple chunk range of my area that I'm in. Come on. Yeah, come on. Burr yourself. Oh, you're trying to split me. Goodbye. Alright. Oh. Ow. Oh, they're gonna kill me. So, ooh. Okay. Ooh, ow, ow, don't. Let's get in here and we'll do this. And no, of course not. I got a monster by, so it won't let me sleep. Oh, I don't think I actually pointed that out last time. Yes. If you have mobs next to you, in other words, he was right there, you cannot sleep. That's easily fixed. We'll just eat and eat a little bit, kill them, and then we'll sleep. And we'll watch them burn. I have an arrow in my ear, so I'm deaf, and in my elbow. Well, that's kind of funny. Let's heal up and let's do a little bit of sorting here. Okay. Get some bones. String. Got a bow, fishing pole. Don't need to worry about that. We want. You know what? Let's put the seeds away for now. Put those away. Put the bones in there. I'm gonna make this farm. Got 10 torches. Let's make up some more torches here. Give me that. Okay. 26, and we got enough. Where'd you go? You walked this way. Did you walk away? I hear it. There you are. Yeah. Here you go. Give me another carrot so like rabbits can eat it again. I want to kill you too. Goodbye. Good. You got more arrows. 22? Alright. So, just to remember that, the thing to also remember when mobs spawn, they don't just spawn on the surface areas. They'll spawn in any open area of that light source of 7 or less. That includes underground, above ground, and on the surface. Right, we're going to create a sugarcane farm. So I'm going to put that right next to this one. Let's take this wall out. I'm going to need a light source here. So let's do. Let's check our light source here. Now I've got. Well, alright, I've got a 9 here because of that. 2. I go one more, I'm going to lose the level. That'll be 10, so it's a 9 anyway. No. Alright, see, these are things you have to think about when you create this stuff. What I'm doing there is math, really. This block here, which is the center, 4 out from my center torch. And, ooh, there's an enemy. Oh, where'd he go? Can I get him before he disappears? No, he's creeper. Yeah, okay. You're gonna vanish out of that. Watch. Yep. Alright, he's in the shadow there. Like you. Come on. Come on. You can get mad at me if you want. You're still gonna die. Thank you. Got another one. Let's get back to this. And you're next to my house. I don't like that. Remember, arrows, right click, hold. When you're shaking like that, you're a full pull, so you'll get bonus damage. And I actually missed him there. I can reclaim that arrow, it's not a problem. What, really? Where did I hit on that one? Alright, let's take him out with a sword. 2 arrows down. See, I had 22, now I'm down to 20. 2 arrow strikes and then 1 sword strike took him out. It's 4 hits for wooden sword, stone sword, without any enchantments on it, of course. So let me get back to what I was saying here. The light source on this last block, from there, and there, is a light source of 9, which is fine. That's an agreeable amount for the wheat to continue growing during the night cycle, which is why I'm trying. I was thinking about putting up a double post up here with the torch on it. The only problem with that is every level you go up, the block below it drops 1 light source. So if I drop this here, this block becomes a light source of 13. I drop here, it becomes 12. Up here, oh, I'm not going to drop on my dirt. Now that becomes a 10. I go 1 higher, which I would have to do if I wanted to walk under that torch. I would go down to a, well, that's saying 11 now, but it would still be a 10, which is only 1 higher than the 9, so it's really pointless to do that anyway. Alright, so what we're going to do is I want, okay, that's good enough. We're going to want a channel. So we're going to want all the way here at the channel in the middle. In a previous episode I talked about the village farming method, in which uses a line for their farming. This is what I was talking about. And I do believe, yes I did, didn't I? You know what, let me fix this real quick. Alright. That's not gonna work. No. That's alright. This is just me trying to think. Give me, where's the stone? Give me that. Oh, shoot, I'm running more stone. You don't have to do what I'm doing right here. What I am doing here is I have a tendency of digging underground a lot. So what I'm doing is I'm marking off where I have certain things, like in this case a water supply. So I'm digging underneath all this and I'm not realizing how far I'm digging up or under or whatever. I know where my water supply is, so I put a cobblestone, because you can't find cobblestone naturally forming under the ground level without it being like a dungeon or something. So I know if I hit cobblestone, or in this case I could have used wood, but I personally like to use cobblestone. I know I'm in like an area I built for the same reason, like when I built the frame for the basement or walls around the house. If I'm digging, I know what I'm digging into. I will actually do the same thing here, which means I need to go harvest some stone real quick. So let's go do that. I still got to show you what I was talking about the giant mushrooms. Also build a giant mushroom farm, which you can actually create. Okay, let's grab some more of this stone. Let's just grab right from here. So I don't have to travel too far. I'm going to need 9 pieces minimum. Let's just grab this whole wall. And I'm going to have to try to harvest some more wheat. Well, I only need 1 piece to actually draw them over here. I'll show you what you do. The wheat is used to breed certain animals. In this case, sheep and cows, specifically. So it's not only just used for you, it's also used for your farm animals. Okay, I'm going to want, give me this. Let's take this down. Pretty stone. Or ugly, depending on people's point of views. Okay. Do I have any more of this coarse dirt? Or I gotta make more. And gravel. Let's get rid of you. I don't need all of that in there. Let's put the pearl away. I got 3 pearls, so I can make ender chest. I can make the yeah. I just need blaze rocks and stuff. Alright, good. That's definitely not a problem. Let's get this gravel made. Remember, gravel is a piece of gravel 1, diagonally across another piece of gravel, dirt 1, diagonally across from itself, and this 4 formation gets you coarse dirt. Now, if you remember correctly, when you plant sugarcane, you have to have it next to a water source. Alright, here's our well. What I'm going to create over here also is an infinite water supply. You don't have to have an infinite water supply in this 2x2 formation. The minimum that you actually need is 3 blocks. So if I say I wanted to give me a piece of dirt, okay, we'll put that dirt there. So I can make this here, this 1x3 section, an infinite water supply by simply dropping 1 water supply there, grab another water here. I don't have to lay it next to it. I can go over this by 2. So 1, 2. I drop it here. That right there becomes my infinite water supply. Now the difference between doing the 2x2 over there, the well, versus the stream, is if I take it from the side, it doesn't become an infinite water supply anymore because I've taken it from the side. Alright, what you have to do is you have to take it from the middle and the middle only, and it will automatically replace and continue to be an infinite water supply. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn this whole line, notice I keep taking it from the middle, not taking it from the ends, an infinite water supply. So once again, I take it from the end, look what happens. It's no longer an infinite water supply on that section. Take it from the middle, I have an infinite water supply. Alright, let's plant, give me a fence post. Let's plant this. Now, and then what I'm going to do next is when I get some more, this line right here, I'm going to plant as another line of sugarcane. So I'm going to have 2 lines of 9 sugarcane, so that's 18 total. Alright, so that'll give me 36, a half stack of sugarcane per harvesting, where I get a full harvest of this farm, this 9x9, I get 80, not 81, even though 9 times 9 is 81, because you have to take into account this block here is missing. So you have 9 by 9, 81 minus 1. That gives you 80 pieces of harvesting. Minimum. Yeah, you'll understand that later on with some of the crops. Okay. Let's get to our terraforming. Like I said last time. Put the fence in. Put the path in. I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff yet. I'll do something with it. Alright, so we're going to have online. This is going to be the path. This is going to be the fence line. So 2 out from here. And I'm going to need another spoon. Excuse me, I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. Again, I believe I explained this before. Some of you know that I'm a family person, and my family is currently out. So I don't turn off my phone just in case they need to get a hold of me. Alright, so once in a blue moon you'll probably hear a phone ringing in these videos. I apologize for that, but I won't turn my phone off. I need to make sure that my family's okay. Back to business. Okay. We're about to make a new spoon. I'll make it the hoe, and we'll go from there. Alright, let's need some more sticks. Block, sticks. Okay, stick. Cobblestone, stone hoe. Stick, cobblestone, stone shovel. Simple as that. Come and get me. Come on. Nah, that's not what I wanted. I want a potato. Alright. Good. Oh, good. So we're going to get we got our 2 rows of sugar cane. For now, we'll just do this. That's good enough for now. Let's get our path. Do I have enough? Probably not. Yep, 1 short. I know. No biggie. Oh boy. Alright, you know what? Let me just do this quick. Let's just do this quick and get it over with so I can get this done. I thought we can have a sword shortly. Okay, burn. Come on, burn up. There we go. We gave you a bow. I'll take that. You're looking for shade. You gave me a bow. Nice. Let's repair this one with this one. Let's go see to the other guy I may have dropped. And there's a creeper to my right. Where was he burning? There's a zombie. Okay, well. He may not have dropped anything. No bones. Alright. No biggie. Let's get back to work. Let me grab this stuff. Like I said, sugarcane grows fast, so it's not really a big farm that you need. Another one that grows like that is an item called netherwort that I use for potion making. So once again, it's not necessarily like to have a big, huge farm of those items. Even this dual 9x9 technically would be considered overkill, really, because how fast it goes. And I'm going to need to eat again. Okay, definitely got to get these farms going, so we can start harvesting some food from the animals. Coffee. Good. I love my coffee. And I don't think, oops, that's going to be enough. One, two, three, four, 6, 7. All right, so I need 3 is okay. Make some more planks. Let's do, that's 6. Alright, okay. Well, you know what? I can get away with just that. Okay, fencing. Stick. Planks around it makes 3. 9, I need 7. So we're good there. I don't need to put a fence in here because I have one right there. So since I took this wall out and I have the path here, I can get access to it. Let's get our torches up. I'll leave those there. Let's get the one in the middle. Let's put this one here. Plenty of light source now. Let's plant seeds. Now, I don't remember, did I have all the seeds out of here? Let's put those bones away. Nope, I got seeds right there. Look at that. Alright, let's put that away. I got too much of that. Don't need any of that in there. It's fine. Let's harvest this. And plant, shall we? Okay. Alright. Half a field. That's not bad. So we have our wheat growing. We have our sugarcane farm growing. Alright, now I'm going to cover that with slabs. So I need 9. So I need 2 of those. Once again, I do this so that when I harvest this stuff, when it falls in there, I don't have to worry about going in the water and collecting it. Also, when I do row irrigation, I like to use this method. I mean, you can use lily pads if you have a swamp and stuff like that, and you collect it and whatever. But even then, you still technically fall through the water, and sometimes the harvested products can fall through the water. This pretty much guarantees that nothing will disturb the water, fall into the water. I won't fall in, you know, glitch in, and then as I walk, I can just walk right over it, and it doesn't interfere with me. I don't have to jump or anything like that. So my water supply is now taken care of, hidden. It's all right here. If I wanted to, I could also drop another half slab here, put a torch on, and put it right here in the middle, and have a light source if I need to. If you check, you know, our light sources are pretty well good here. I mean, I've got a 9 on that block, an 8 here, so nothing's going to form. Another white. All right, we got a 7 though. That block, 7 that block, 8. Don't like that. Okay, that I'm not liking. So we are going to do this. What this unfortunately does prevent, I can't go this way over it, but I still can go over it this way. And that should give me good enough here, good enough here. Alright, so nothing is going to form. If I light up this whole entire area, underground and everything like that, and this one block that's a 7 and this one block that's a 7 is the only thing that where a mob can spawn, the game will spawn them there. So you have to keep that in consideration when you're designing things. Light sources. If you want them to form, that's fine. If you don't, you got to light it up. Once again, you know, you could just simply drop down a torch, not a big deal. Once again, I think of practicality as well as aesthetics, the way, you know, the way things look when I try to design things. And as always, you know, you design what you want to design. I could use fencing over that instead of half slabs. I could take this fence post and put it all along here, where those half slabs are. I could throw all kinds of torches on each and every single one of them, light the whole thing up. Not a problem. You're still going to have harvested crops that could potentially fall through. You won't, because the fence will prevent you from going into the block. But things, like you say, if I hit this sugar cane, it could potentially fall through the fence into the water, and I'm not going to be able to retrieve it. So these are some of the things you have to take into consideration when you're designing stuff. All right, now we have the sugarcane farm developed. So what I'm going to say for this episode, that we're done. Our next episode, we're going to start on the barn. We're going to get the cows and sheep over here. All right, that's next episode. So with this one being concluded, I'm going to say, remember, keep playing, keep building, and we'll be with you. You take care.